But that said, let's dive first into the PPP Flexibility Act of 2020. Um, this thing is ever changing here. Even this slide, as I glance at it, I see is out of date. I think we had to turn in our slides slightly before the president signed this law. And the president signed Friday of last week a new law that does affect PPP, mostly on the forgiveness side. So I'm going to mention a few of the things this does because it does have some significant changes for borrowers. The biggest part of this law is the extension from 8 weeks to 24 weeks for the covered period for forgiveness purposes. Now, the way it set it up is it kind of changes the default to a 24-week period, but it does give borrowers an option to elect to keep their 8-week period if they would like to keep the 8-week period. And we'll walk through an example to dive a bit deeper into how you might want to consider thinking through that. One of the other things that it changed is it added a requirement that 60% of the loan amount needs to be spent on payroll costs during the covered period. For those of you that have been following real closely, the SBA gave us a requirement that 75% of the forgiveness amount needs to be attributable to payroll costs. This is set up a little bit differently. The way the legislation itself reads is that 60% of the loan amount needs to be spent on payroll costs, and if not, the borrower wouldn't be eligible for any forgiveness. So it's really a cliff is how they set this up is if you meet this, you might be eligible for some or all forgiveness, and if you don't meet it, you would be eligible for no forgiveness. Now, this has been a big topic of discussion among the legislature. They continue to push through with this wording. A lot of individuals have said this is a drafting error by the House, and that they're hoping the SBA cleans it up, and instead of making it an all or nothing test, which is how it currently reads, making it a little bit more of a sliding scale like the 75% threshold works now.